What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel.
Our channel.
Let's go with that.
We got dinner from Chick-fil-A.
Duh.
It's so good.
Okay, so guys, we're finally answering your questions. And we got our wine. We got our food. We are doing a Q&A today, answering all of your guys' questions from this post that I posted forever ago. And we're finally getting around to answering your questions. So we're not gonna do it too long this time. We're gonna try to keep it short and sweet.
Bang them out.
Here we go. What's our favorite memory together? There's a lot. The one that I always go to is the first football game that I went to of Ryan's when we were first dating. It was University of Utah versus CU at CU. We rushed the field because we won. Ran up to him, hugged him, kissed him. It was a really cute moment and I'll never forget it. What about you?
I always like the first night, like we met.
First night we met, yeah, that's such a good one. We talked about that.
Many more in between.
We talked about that in our first Q&A, but basically we went on a double date, got ice cream, went home. I met Chip for the first time. He was a little nugget.
A little black boy.
And we walked him around the neighborhood for a couple hours. Chatted about life.
That's right.
Are we gonna adopt another dog together?
Ooh, we keep talking about it.
For sure, yeah. Just not right away.
Right.
Eventually.
Big dog, little dog.
Well, Chip says big, so.
Chip says big dog. Bigger than him or just bigger than a little dog?
No, I think just bigger than a little dog. You know? Do you think? Yeah.
I think so.
When did you and Ryan move in together? How was the first year together? The first year has been amazing. The first year living together has been amazing. Our first year of our relationship was great too. Obviously we have our struggles, but we moved in together after...
She shares the covers really well.
We moved in together after 2 years. Right?
And it was only for like a couple months because then I left.
And it was only for a couple months and then, no, it wasn't even. You left before I moved in. I moved our stuff in alone.
No, but I didn't like...
Oh, at Andrew's, you were kind of staying with us. He was kind of like half with me, half not with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was after 2 years, which I highly recommend. At least
it's almost been... It's been like 8 months, right?
Since living together, yeah. Well, so you came back from football in March?
In April.
In April. So it's only been... It's only been 5 months that we've lived together. So.
Psych.
But it's going great.
Sometimes I just want to hug her.
Shut up. Okay. So many engagement questions, like always. What was shadowing in labor and delivery like? Oh yeah, guys, we have our Chick-fil-A salads, by the way, so we're going to be eating throughout. Sorry, hope you don't mind, but we're kind of on a time crunch. We're flying to Reno tonight, which you guys are going to see a vlog for that too, so look out for that soon. I also just did a makeup tutorial, and that's why my makeup looks like this. I did a little IGTV.
Mine too. Everyday
makeup, so go check that out if you guys haven't seen it yet.
This is paint right here.
Whatever, you're just beautiful as it is. What was shadowing in labor and delivery like? I really enjoyed it. I only got to see one birth the entire time, but I loved it. Are you eating my chicken?
No.
I loved it. I always saw myself in L&D. Like, I really enjoyed it. It was really great. But at the end of the day, I decided on OR, and I'm really glad that I did. How to deal with long distance in a relationship? Go.
Communicate.
Yep.
Boom. Your communication has to be on point. Some days are a little harder than others. You gotta do some reassuring, some talking off alleging.
Speak each other's love language.
That's right.
There's no talking off alleging.
No, but what I mean is, like, when it's been like over a month or two and it's like the first month and then one of us is sad.
After the month mark, it's like hard.
And then I gotta like talk to you and be like, it's just short term.
Yeah.
And just talk you out of it.
I think FaceTiming, making sure you're still doing the little things that like you love about each other.
Sending each other things. When I was in California, I was telling her I was so hungry and I didn't know what I was gonna do for dinner, and then she sent me Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, from like
from
DoorDash or something.
From Colorado, she sent me food.
Just doing like little things that make the other one know that you still love them, still care about them.
Food makes me happy.
And you honestly have to have 100,000,000% trust in each other, or else it's not gonna work. If there's any shadow of a doubt that like there's untrustworthiness or like unfaithfulness going on, then it's just not going to work out. So you just have to make sure before you go long distance, or even if you start long distance like we did, you just have to have so much communication and just be completely open and honest with each other about what's going on. Boom.
Put a fork in it.
Okay.
I'm done, mate.
Did you like TCU? I loved TCU. I loved everything about it. I loved the size of the school. I loved the nursing program. I loved the people I met there. I loved Fort Worth. All around an amazing school, and I have like the best memories from TCU, so I would highly recommend it.
I love TCU so much.
That wasn't a question, but you just did this for Scobuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you did this. Go Frogs. What was the worst part about nursing school? The worst part about nursing school? No.
Oh.
The worst part about nursing schools,
studying.
Nursing school was the studying and the tests, yeah, for sure. But once you figure out your professors and how they teach and what they're gonna test you on, you'll get the hang of it. Studying sucks, you just have to do it. You'll get your routine down, you'll get your study habits down. I have some videos on this if you guys wanna go reference those. They actually were part of Vlogmas last year, so if you wanna go look at those videos, that's where they are. Sorry, hungry. Okay.
Favorite thing about each other? Those blue Ohos, look at those things, y'all. So pretty. That's about it.
Shut up.
She does good in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
With me by her side. I love the passion. I really appreciate your the camaraderie you build. Especially with me, your best mate.
My best mate in the world.
It's getting hotter in here, guys.
It's because I'm in here. I think my favorite thing about Ryan is his playfulness, his humor. He always makes me laugh. He always makes me feel like goofy and silly, which I love. But we can also be serious with each other, so.
Usually she yells at me to be serious.
Can you stop?
Cause, see?
Joking around. Okay. Sorry, I got a pepper flake. When did you guys know you wanted to live together? I think we just got to the point where we had already done long distance for like so much of our relationship, like the first 8 months. Then we were finally together in Boulder for a bit, and then he was traveling for football once again, and then he was training for football down in Centennial. So I think we just did so much long distance that we wanted a home base where when he was traveling for football, when he came home, that we had a place to be together and spend that time just together.
Yeah. With
the dog. Like I already had Chip, and I was, you know,
having our own space. We neither of us had our own space. We were always in someone else's
space, right? So I think we knew
that was a pretty big factor.
We knew once Ryan was going to continue on with football. I think that's when we knew, and we decided we wanted a home base together. I want to get back into dating. Any tips to meet new people and a potential relationship? We met through Instagram, so I feel like that's a really good way to meet people these days. I think through mutual friends is always a good way, through family friends. People, like your friends setting you up, I think is always a fun way to meet people. And I think just putting yourself out there, going to church events, go
do the things you like. So like you run into people who are also doing those things. So the chances are they like some of the things you like, so it makes it, you know.
Yeah. Do we plan to stay in Colorado? My boyfriend and I want to move there after our recent trip. It's a very interesting question.
Where do you want to live?
Right, like where in Colorado do you want to live? We love it in Colorado. We've kind of always seen that Colorado as our home base. Ryan's family's here. My family's in Utah, which is about a 7-hour drive from us right now. But I think we want to come back here eventually, but we also are up for trying a new place right now.
We'll check some stuff out.
So, we're not really like tied down right now. Yeah.
We only have a dog to take care of. That's the baby. The chippy boy.
Answer that one.
How do you keep yourself motivated to go to the gym? Goals. Writing them out and having like obtainable goals. So you feel like you're making progress, and so you know you're making progress, so you're not like, I don't even know. I've been going to the gym for like 4 weeks.
Right.
I don't see any difference. Well, depending on what you're going for, some of the changes won't come for like 8 to 12 weeks.
Yeah. And
so
like,
you just gotta stick it out and understand that it's like an investment for yourself in the future. If it's something you want to do, if you don't want to be in the gym, then don't go to the gym.
Yeah. For him, it's obviously different because he is a professional athlete, so he has this like, I feel like you have this like moral conscience. It's like, I have to work out today, I have to get a good lift.
It's been something I've been doing that.
It's
like,
literally his job.
It's been engraved in me since like
he was
high school.
Yeah. For me, I've always had the motivation to go work out, but as of recently, I've gotten like burned out in different ingrained. I've had different factors kind of playing in and getting busy and just kind of being lazy or not feeling well, and like tons of different things always happen. Work gets difficult. I feel like switching up your routine. So like I just started F45 and I love it, and it's such a good atmosphere and people hold you accountable for going. So I think finding a workout buddy or just switching up your routine and going to like a class structured, if that works better for you, or having someone that checks in with you saying like, hey, did you make it to the gym today?
Having a lifting buddy is always fun. You
should also just want to look good naked for your person.
I saw a funny meme. It was like this orangutan doing this. And it's like, my diet makes me look like this at the end of a bed, standing naked or something. I was like, yeah.
Seriously. Okay, how did you know Ryan was the one? And this also goes along
because I'm awesome.
This also kind of goes along with this one. How do you know if a guy really is playing you or wants to actually be with you? I want to know what your answer to this is. Because you've been in both situations, let's be honest. Like, you've been in the situation where, like, you don't actually like the girl, but you just, like, because, let's be honest, you were a college boy once. Like, you haven't always been this little angel. Chip's not here, guys, to eat my food I'm dropping on the ground. But seriously, if you were giving advice to a college-age girl...
You just can't force it.
No, but she's asking, how do you know if they're playing you or if they're actually interested? If you're actually interested, like when you were interested in me, what'd you do differently than you did with other people?
I committed.
In what ways?
I don't know. Shoot, like
I reached out to hang out with me.
Like when he's reaching out to hang out with you and not just do like sex or something.
Not just do sex.
Not just make schlub. It's just hard. You put me on the spot here.
Okay. Let me just answer this for you. The guy's gonna put in the effort that you are looking for if they're interested in you. They're gonna reach out. They're gonna ask you to hang out.
But you can't play like all these games, like intentionally play games, so like the guy will like try and prove that he does like you, because eventually if you keep doing it and you overdo it, then he's gonna get turned off. And so then like sometimes I can be seen as like the girl feel like they're played or like something, or like it just ends weird because there's so much pressure. Like it's like a smothered ability.
Yeah.
Like don't smother, just like figure it out.
I do think it's difficult though, because like I know, for instance, my sister dated a couple of people in college, and it was really hard for her to decipher like, are they playing me or is this the real thing? And I think a lot of guys are really good at sweet talking. I think a lot of guys are really good at saying they're gonna be one thing and like doing the complete opposite. So I think just following your gut instinct is gonna be your best bet in this situation. I don't think really anyone can really tell you if someone's playing you or not. You're gonna just have to follow your gut. If there's red flags, don't put up your blinders. Don't
have one of your friends watch your relationship to warn you if they see any red flags.
Listen.
Because usually when you're in the relationship,
listen to your friends.
You don't see it until it's too late.
And listen to your family members. I remember I dated someone in college, and my parents and my grandparents even were like, I don't like him. Like for a better term, like they were like, basically, I don't like him. And yeah, it might be hard to hear, but like listen to the people in your life that know you the best and
tell them to be honest with you.
Tell them to be honest with you and kind of just follow that.
See, that's way better than what I couldn't say. I couldn't say anything. I didn't know what to say.
It's just a man of few words these days. And how did I know Ryan was the one?
You know.
I think exactly. When you know, you know.
You know.
I think because we've just been through so many ups and downs. We've been through so many like monumental things in our lives, like me being in the hospital, almost passing away.
We're just doing life.
Like him and all of his football mishaps and like triumphs. What do you call it? Yeah. And
ebbs and flows.
Ebbs and flows of my job, ebbs and flows of family life, ebbs and flows of friends like coming in and out of our lives. I think when you create a partnership with someone and it's like and you keep the passion, I feel like that's when you know that it's the right person and you've made it this far already, like, and we just have so much trust in each other,
continuously
and
trying to work
for
and
each
like
other.
do things for each other.
Yeah, to make
Goes
each
a lot
other
further,
happy
instead of getting like comfortable and then start resenting her.
Someone says, will you do a meetup in Colorado? 100% yes, we'd love to do this. Comment below what type of meetup you guys want to do. I have been thinking of some things, but I want to know what you guys want. Marriage, kids, yes, we talk about this every video and we always get asked these things. We do want to get married and we do want to have kids someday.
Whoa.
We're just taking it. We're just taking it as it comes, guys.
No
like,
pressure, guys.
Well, also, like, Ryan doesn't have a legit job right now, guys. And like, I don't know if you know that like rings cost money, and so do weddings.
Currently running low.
But yeah,
all resources.
Stay tuned. What's our favorite thing to do together?
Sleep.
Probably go to the movies and like have like a little date night. We love to do that.
A movie every week. Saw It too, and that stripper
Hustlers.
movie.
I'd say go to the movies, go try new restaurants, and just like spend quality time together.
Why don't you do something spontaneous?
Yeah, trying new things too. We like to do that. Does Ryan watch Bachelor, Bachelorette? My boyfriend became more obsessed than me. He does. He's a very good boyfriend and he watches it with me.
I like Bachelorette more because it's just funny watching a bunch of dudes fight over a girl.
I agree.
It's pretty funny. You watch them all make just idiots of themselves because they do it differently than women do. They're just so less calculated.
It's true. To leave for the airport in like 40 minutes, guys. So, any new trips planned? We're going to Reno this weekend, and other than that, we don't have anything planned at the moment. We're waiting to hear.
Holidays we're working on.
We're working on holidays. We're probably gonna go back to Park City for Christmas. We're hoping because our family is gonna rent a house with my cousins and do kind of a big ski trip. Thanksgiving we'll probably go to his parents. But other than that, we don't have anything big planned. We'd love to go.
Chip hair in my salad.
We'd love to go.
He's not even here, and I got chip hair in my salad, man.
Oh my gosh. We'd love to go to Austria. I think my parents and my brother are trying to go back to Austria, but we might just not be able to make it work because of football. Let's see, how are y'all doing these days? We're doing great. I know we've kind of been like not posting a ton lately. We've just been living life, trying to get back on track. I had 2 cousins get married. So we've just been traveling, doing a lot of different things, but yeah, we're doing really, really well.
Working
our tails off. Where is somewhere you both would like to visit but haven't yet? Europe.
Yeah, Europe. Think.
Babe, we're gonna have to sit up.
I want to go to Austria and Sweden, France, Italy.
Greece.
I'll be going.
What inspired you to become a nurse and also do your YouTube channel? I have videos on actually both of these things. I made a video called Why My Sister and I Chose Nursing, and it'll go super in depth as to why I chose to become a nurse, which will do a lot better job explaining that than I could right now. And then in my ICU video, I talked about why I started my YouTube channel after I was sick, got out of the hospital. I wanted to do something that like I'd never done before. And I was like, life is short. It can be taken from you at any moment. So why not do something that you think that you'd be good at or think you'd enjoy, have a passion for? So I just went for it. What percentage of your salary goes to clothes, cosmetics, hair, and beauty?
90%.
Not 90%. I'd say like a third goes to rent, utilities, bills. I'd say probably another third goes towards all of that stuff. Clothing, cosmetics, beauty. What's really nice with YouTube though too is like I do get stuff gifted to me. Like I'm not spending as much as I used to, I feel like. And then I'd say probably a third goes to like savings and necessities. So I'd say probably about a third of my income. Do you think that's fair?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fair. What's your ideal age to get engaged, married, and have kids? I used to say like what I am now, like 25 to 30, and
late 20s, yeah.
I still think late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, we're just really like not in a rush. We're really enjoying where we are right now. We obviously are super excited to move on to the next stages, but it's just gonna happen like, you know, when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be right for us.
Couldn't have said it better.
It's all in God's hands, really.
Bless up.
Is Ryan in the NFL yet? How is that going? Can he explain the process?
What process?
Babe, you know what they mean.
Kind of. There's multiple processes.
Okay. So, are you in the NFL right now?
No.
Why not?
I'm a free agent.
Right.
Because I got released
from the
Browns
Browns.
didn't keep me, yeah.
So what's your process like now is I guess probably what
I train on my own. Sometimes I go down to this pro training facility in Centennial. It's called Landau Performance. A bunch of other NFL free agents are at right now. Stay ready there. Do position work at my other gym with my coach, and then work. Stay ready. You got to keep yourself busy because if you just have idle hands, you get into holes.
Yeah. And then just kind of explain like, so he was part of the AAF, which was like a secondary league that went under. If you guys don't, if you've been living under a rock,
I can't
then
explain that anymore.
Yeah, so watch the AAF vlogs, the game day vlogs, and then you can also watch my Coronado vlog, which explains what happened to the AAF. That was right after the league crashed. Since then, yes, he's been training, working, trying to make a living, and just like staying fit and healthy and injury free. Focusing on us. Yeah, they can call him whenever to go back to the NFL because he's a free agent. He's in the draft eligible pool. And then, or
for the XFL.
Free, yeah, and then for the XFL, it's another league that's coming back. It's Vince McMahon's
football league
baby, essentially. And don't roll your eyes at me. Ryan's part of the draft eligible pool, so next month we'll find out which team Ryan's going to. So it'll either be Seattle, Washington, D.C., LA, Houston, Dallas, St. Louis, New York, or Tampa Bay. Boom. Roasted. Okay. Anyways. What's your 5-year plan, roughly?
I don't like 5-year plans.
I know, I legit hate that question. Not that it's a bad question that you asked it, but like, I get asked this at every job interview. I get asked this, I feel like
a 10-year plan is more realistic.
Okay, so let's go with that. What's your 10-year plan?
Well, get a job and stick with it for at least 3 years. After football, it'd be get a job, stick with it for at least 3 years. So I'm not jumping around like job hopping all the time, so I have some stability.
So like start your career.
Start a career, yeah. Like you gotta commit to it. If you just try and you go 6 months like, I really don't know, I don't like it. Well, first do your research, have an idea of what you're getting into, and then there will be the like surprises, but
yeah. Get
that going. Hopefully get a house or have a condo, get something that's ours.
I'm actually worried about it.
Like engagement or starting a family. Probably have another dog. That's what I see. We'll probably be in another state. Just depends on what happens in the coming months.
Okay, good enough. Dream vacation destination. We kind of already talked about that.
Europe. Where else other than Europe?
I'd love to go to Bali.
Australia, New Zealand.
Australia, New Zealand. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's actually our plan for 2021.
Yep, upcoming travel.
Yeah, 2021 we're going to Australia and New Zealand.
See my sister, she lives out in Auckland, New Zealand.
Yeah. What do you both think keeps the spark in your relationship going besides going on dates?
Trying. Not getting complacent.
Yeah.
Don't get too comfortable. Like, get comfortable, obviously, but you gotta actively do stuff to spark, like keeps the spark. You don't get a spark just by staring at a campfire. You get a spark by trying to light the thing.
Right.
So you gotta try to do stuff to keep it going.
Like what? Like give examples to them so they know?
Like, we were kind of already touched on it with like the love language thing. Like, know their love language.
Do little
things that like
for
them that would fall underneath that, so they would know.
Yeah.
And appreciate it, and they'll do it for you. And I don't know, just like dressing up sometimes.
Yeah, dress up for each other. Go on a nice
Cook each other dinner.
Date.
Go on a date.
Surprise them with things every now and then. Like,
it have to be like expensive things. Like
no,
just things that show that you're listening to them and that you pay attention to what they say they like. It could
be a card. It could be
flowers.
A thing of candy. Like
Swedish fish.
Swedish fish. Both of us. Buy movie tickets. Go. Just do like things that are spontaneous. Don't get in your routine of like coming home from work every single night, making dinner. Don't sit on your phone in bed if you can help it. Like every now and then that's fine, but maybe just like look at each other and be like, let's have pillow talk. Like sometimes they'll just be like, let's just have pillow talk tonight, or cuddle with each other, or whatever it may be. Like go and do things with friends, go and do things that are spontaneous. Just switch up your routine, and I feel like that's what keeps the spark. Do new things together too. That's important. Read a book together, or send each other songs.
I'm not a reader.
Neither of us are readers. So.
That was bad advice.
No, but for some people that could be really good.
That's
like
true.
Do a devotional together, or send each other music and talk about that. Listen to the same podcast.
Go play mini putt-putt.
Go do there's so many different things you can do to keep the spark alive, but also just
a little effort.
Prioritize your relationship, prioritize looking good for your person. I think that's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Don't get lazy.
Just
alright, guys.
To have what as it goes is like to have what you never had before, you have to do what you've never done before. So if you want to have it,
we're not in the
have
middle
a
of the
relationship.
screen,
Oh, man. Do what you haven't done before to have what you've never had.
Oh.
That's all I've been trying to say.
Whoa. You want to try my rosé? Oh, there's lettuce on it. Try some. It's actually really
Oui, oui. Adios, compadres.
If you guys want to get this is not sponsored, but if you want to get 4 bottles of wine for
Chink.
$39, I'll put my link down in the description box for WINC, but it's a wine subscription box, and they send you 4 bottles of wine based off of your
You're not in the middle.
flavor preference.
I'm in the middle. You're not in the middle. I'm in the middle.
You're such a shy.
Bye. Alright, bye, y'all.
Okay, we love you guys. Thank you for watching. No, Ryan, sit your ass down. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys back in a few days for our next video. Love you. Bye.